Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stassi. Thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited to have Nardvillain back today, and we are going to talk about Canadian versus American junk food. So thank you, Nardvillain, for coming back here today.
What is up? Yes, you picked the best time to talk junk food in the midst of this freaking 30-day no added sugar slash low carb challenge. I appreciate you. I really do.
I appreciate you too. I just thought that we could, this is like literally our list. Also, at the end of this, I want to tell you. So the other night I had a bad night, which I was texting you about, but I was craving everything. I made a list of everything I want to eat as
Mm.
soon as we're
I need to do
done.
that. I need to do that too. I need to make a list. All I do know is I want pizza. That's like the first thing I will indulge in is pizza for
I'm gonna
sure.
have keto pizza on
Uh-huh.
Friday because I just passed probation this week. So I want
Mm.
to like
Dope.
celebrate. Just
Yes.
like I
Congrats.
need, thank you. I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
just need a
Mm-hmm.
fucking pizza. And I really like this keto pizza because it's the uncrust stuff. And you can eat it like a whole pizza, and there's I think it's like 30 net carbs or something like
Mm-hmm.
that in the whole thing.
Net carbs or because you're subtracting your fiber,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's my net.
Because if you were like no total carbs, I'm like, oh, I lost the first week. If we're including
Yeah.
fiber, I've lost the first week.
Yeah, no, it's
But
net carbs.
okay, cool.
But welcome for
No,
anyone if
welcome.
it's first time podcast.
And is this the
Well,
sixth time I've been on here or the seventh?
the six.
Okay, because I'm gonna need to be up. I'm gonna also need you to invite me on so I can be at least 11 or 12 because Disney Sims, according to Disney Sims, I believe she's been on for 10
14.
episodes.
14.
14. Okay, so I got some
15.
catching up.
15
15. Okay,
because
I got
she's
some catching up.
16 because she's gonna be no, 17
Dang.
because she
Okay.
was on one on Sunday. She's on one tomorrow. Sorry, one
Okay.
on Saturday. She's on for one tomorrow, and she's back on Saturday. I got her in 3 podcasts this week.
Okay, so I need to catch up. All right, cool. Okay.
You
Just
also
want to
then
make
have
sure.
to catch up to the Awful Gamer, Gabby, Kev the Builder. Oh
Dang.
yeah, like
Okay.
Alex and Kev are now in double digits. You're so close, but I
All
mean,
right.
I feel like by like in a couple weeks you will surpass
I
that.
should. Okay, I should. We'll see what happens. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get sidetracked.
No, that's okay. Also shout out to the Disney Sims. We love you. We love you
Yep,
here.
yep.
You are a fucking rock star goddess, and I love you so much. But Nard, for anyone who's like their first podcast, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, I am from the states of America, and I'm a simmer by, I guess, day and night. And I'm also a videographer, a photographer. I run my own little small media company doing photography, video work. And when I'm not doing that, I'm creating Sims content, and occasionally I'll podcast. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I like to play guitar and watch movies and eat a lot of popcorn.
I miss popcorn.
Me too. Oh, I'm actually gonna eat popcorn on tomorrow. Well, I don't know when you're airing this, but in celebration of my hitting 10K on Instagram. But I'm gonna do a low carb, hopefully popcorn, where I can at least keep it under 50
Mhm.
grams of carbs. So we'll see. But yeah, I do miss popcorn too.
And congratulations to getting to 10,000
Yes.
followers on Instagram and 43,000 subs on YouTube. Those are huge accomplishments. And my friend,
Appreciate
I
it.
am so proud of you.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, let's get into why we're here. I thought you were grabbing the can of
Oh,
Canadian
nah.
Dry.
I'm grabbing some peanut butter because apparently I don't have peanut butter. I don't think that counts as a junk food, but yeah, y'all don't
No.
have peanut butter there.
Yeah, we just what are you talking about? We have peanut butter. We just don't have Jif peanut butter. We have
Oh,
Kraft
okay.
peanut butter here. And Americans are missing out on Kraft peanut butter because that shit is delicious. And Jif or GIF, whatever the fuck it's called, is gross.
Jif.
Jif.
It's Jif, I think. I don't even know the proper term because I know there's GIF, like GIFs, like the image that the animated images are GIFs,
Yeah,
right? Or GIFs.
GIFs. I call
Okay.
it GIFs, but the
Yeah, I think
peanut
it's
butter
GIFs. It's
GIFs.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's so funny. So Kraft peanut butter, their whole advertisement is it's only available in Canada, and Canadians take it with them when they travel because it's so fucking good.
Mm.
And I can contest to that. There's nothing like a good Kraft peanut butter.
See, I don't even think I've ever had Kraft. In fact, I don't really do a lot of, well, I do a lot of peanut butter now, and I don't really have a particular brand I go to. I usually just try to find the cheapest because peanut butter can be pretty hella expensive
Mm-hmm.
here in the States. So even like organic, like this, so I got a thing right here of Skippy Natural
Okay.
Creamy. So Skippy's a good brand. I think this is an American brand. But then there's some that's like organic, like this Fatso, where it's just
Yeah.
a plant based. Well, obviously, all of the peanut butters are plant based, but this one's plant based that has no like any additives to it, like added sugar
Hmm.
or whatever. It's like legit peanut butter, and it's okay, but it's like freaking $10, $12 for that. Yeah.
I know it's just bullshit, and it tastes like
Hmm.
garbage because there's nothing in there besides
Right.
peanuts and
Yeah.
oil. And then like
Yeah.
it's like the worst for baking because that's what
Hmm.
you'd have to use if you were doing like a gluten-free or like a specialty like dairy-free or anything like that or keto even.
Hmm.
You have to use the natural peanut butter, and
Yeah.
the oil will separate when you're cooking, which will destroy whatever you're making.
Mm.
That's why I will not do any natural peanut butter in any of my baking stuff. If I'll just say no. If you want a keto cupcake, no,
Hmm.
it can't be peanut butter because I'm not fucking messing around with mixing up
Dang.
the oil. I don't fuck with that oil because it's messy, it gets everywhere, and it separates everything.
Oh, okay. See, you like all this stuff separating bacon and all that. That's just gibberish. That's Simlish for me. I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't I'm baking. I don't do. The only thing I'm baking is salmon in the oven. So yeah, that's basically that's as much bacon you gonna get from me.
Oh my God.
So
I want to give you like an actual cooking lesson.
please do.
I feel like I could teach you how to make like very simple dishes. And then give podcast idea for anybody. If you want, I can give like recipes. Like I've
Mm.
made like at this point, I don't even need recipes anymore. I just know how to make stuff after
You know what?
years and years and years of making stuff.
I probably should have been picking your brain on finding ways to have more keto friendly meals during this month of June, but I don't know, it just didn't click. But
We got 9 days, baby.
we do
We
got
could
9 more days. I might pick your brain about some keto friendly options like keto pizza and stuff,
yeah.
or even keto friendly junk food. I want some junk food in my life, something
I'm
that doesn't have any added sugar and something that's low in carb.
You need fat bombs.
See, yeah, we don't have that here, I don't think.
Dude,
I have to Google
that is
that.
like yeah, you definitely have fat bombs.
Okay,
That's
such
so
as
a fat bomb is not a brand. It's a type of if it's literally you're eating a bunch of fat and it fills you really quickly and it
oh,
helps you
okay.
get to your level of fat because like to hit ketosis, you can't just eat like 20 net carbs. You have to eat a significant amount of fat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're not hitting ketosis, like you're not actually burning any of the stuff off. You're
Right.
just starving your body.
Yeah.
So fat
Yep.
bombs came in. Fat bombs are like my saving grace. I will send you the link after to what I
Please
use.
do.
For anybody, it is the Slim Fast lemon drop fat bombs. They're absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, I will definitely pick my brain after this and I
Okay.
will point you in the right direction. But while we're here, let's talk about snacks. But before we do, Canadian versus American here, I have to ask, have you ever been to
Yeah.
Canada?
No, I have not been to Canada, but I was close to being in Canada when I was in like Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
Apparently, the border is like what, maybe an hour, hour and a half from the Michigan border, I guess.
It depends where you are. Like if you're in Detroit, you can see Windsor.
Okay.
If you are in like Port Huron area, then you're seeing Sarnia, and
Mm.
those are your border towns.
Hmm.
No, I was just curious because like a lot of Americans don't travel to Canada. I find that fascinating. Where a lot of Canadians like going to the States is like a huge fucking deal for us. Like we love not so much anymore. But definitely before COVID and before like, Trump, we loved going to the States because we could get so much shit there for fucking next to nothing. Like,
Mm.
I don't know how many times, like if I would say I've gone to the States 500 or 600 times, I think that would be generous. Like I used to go with my dad multiple times a week for many, many years. Like I have a Nexus card.
See, yeah, that's
We even looked into getting dual citizenship for me because I used to
mm,
travel with my dad so much to the States. And it was always like a big deal because anytime I would go, I would like run to the snack section because you guys have like so
the
much
best
more
snacks, right?
shit
Mhm, the
than
best
we
stuff.
And like even going to a gas station and like getting like a fucking like back in the day, like a 50 cent chocolate bar
Uh-huh.
was awesome. But now how poor our dollar is
Oh
compared to
my
yours,
goodness.
it's such a waste of money to go to the States. Like I'm starting to get money out for Vegas, my bachelorette, in a couple months, and $100 cost me 145 Canadian. So I
That's
just pissed
crazy.
away $4,500. Sorry,
Yeah.
$45 for $100. And I know that $100 is not going to get me that far, especially in Vegas.
Hmm.
So it's crazy. But I just always curious. Do you have any? I know you can't answer for America,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like any thoughts?
Just in general on like what, Canada?
No, like how come Americans don't travel to Canada?
Um, Maybe I don't know. I think it's because a lot of people just when I think of, I don't really when I think of Canada. All right. So when I think of Canada, I just don't really think of like I just think of like maybe hockey games or like you know it's safe there. You guys apparently don't like lock your doors. Just how safe it is in your neighborhoods. So I'm thinking like, do I want to go to Canada and watch a hockey game, or do I want to go to Mexico and eat some cheap tacos and hit up the beaches of Mexico? I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to, and plus I'm on the south of the border too, so I'm more
Yeah,
closer to Mexico. So I'm thinking, just margaritas and tacos. But I don't know. So I think I feel like Canada is like one of those like countries where if you're like in the northern states of America, it maybe make more sense. Like if you're in like Washington State or
hmm,
maybe like I said earlier, Michigan or
yeah,
those Midwestern states or whatever, you might have more opportunity to be like, let's just cross the border and I guess spend some time down up there and do whatever it is you do in Canada. Or let's go to dinner, whatever,
yeah.
breakfast and do waffles and maple syrup. I don't know. So I don't know. Like I said, I just never thought like I want to go to Canada. Maybe I don't want to speak for everybody. I seriously don't want to speak for all the
You
Americans
don't
because
want to
people
speak for all of America right
no,
now?
because I bet people are probably like, this dude's full of it. That's not true. We love hockey. We love the maple syrup. There's plenty of reasons to go check out Canada besides that it's safe and whatever and hockey, Wayne Gretzky, whatever. But for me, I'm just like, I don't think nothing of Canada. I don't know. Like, I think Canada's an amazing state. I have a lot of friends from Canada. They're so nice.
Mhm.
I just never thought like I just want to go to Canada. I just never. I need to look into it a little bit more. I need to be more seasoned and a little bit more I guess educated into like reasons to go to Canada. Like if I had like three choices, do you want to go to Europe, Canada, or even Mexico? I'm probably gonna choose probably. Well, I can't say Europe because that's more of a continent, but more like UK or
Yeah,
something. Then I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll go to England or something, just because I think that'd be cool. Or maybe I'll go more in the middle of Mexico. I go to Mexico City or something
yeah.
like that. Or yeah, or I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go to Calgary or whatever and chill, whatever. But yeah, I just need to be a little bit more educated with Canada. So I don't want
I
to speak for everybody, but that's just me.
I just appreciate your answer. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
extremely well thought through.
Hmm.
I love that.
Cool, cool.
So Canada, we do like hockey.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
I'm a huge hockey fan.
Hmm.
But I would
Who's your team
actually
though?
so I'm from London. So obviously I'm
Mm.
a London Knights fan.
Oh,
So
okay.
that is the OHL. So it's a
Oh,
junior
okay.
league.
Oh, okay.
Huge. If you are anywhere in Ontario and you say the OHL,
Hmm.
that gets more traction than the NHL.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
huge deal. So, but for the NHL, obviously, I'm a Leafs fan. I mean,
Hmm.
it's bred into you.
Yeah.
If you're like in Ontario, you're
Hmm.
either a Sens fan, which is the Ottawa Senators, or you're a Toronto fan.
Toronto, yeah.
You could also be a Montreal.
Hmm.
But I mean, the Canadians suck, and anyone who wants to come at me, fuck you, because you guys are awful. Like
Hmm.
I was literally in a Toronto game, and Montreal fans were booing me. And like
Dang.
this is how dedicated Leafs fans are. We go to Buffalo because it's significantly cheaper to go see a Leafs game in Buffalo. Um,
That's the
it
Rangers, right? New York
Sabres.
Rangers?
Nope, the
Oh,
Sabres.
oh,
That's in
Uh-oh.
New
Oh,
York. New
OHL.
York, yeah. No,
Oh,
no. Buffalo Sabres is is an NHL team,
I
and
didn't
then
even know that was a team. Dang, I'm so behind on NHL now.
that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyways, you go there, the home team gets booed because there's so many Canadians there. If
Dang, that's
you drive
crazy.
through the border to Buffalo and you have a Leaf jersey on, they'll flag you on. Like have a
Oh,
great game.
wow.
Well, hope you guys win. Like I shit you not, I saw more Toronto fans at Buffalo than I did at a Toronto home game.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Another you're right. So we do it, but soccer is becoming very popular here. It's
Mm,
becoming a huge thing, especially with the World Cup that we are joint hosting it with the US and Mexico is
mhm.
a huge deal. And the fact that the US national men's team went to the World Cup last year and the women's team won the
Whoa.
Canadian FIFA Cup 2 years ago. And I saw the Canadians national team play in Ottawa and they were phenomenal. So you're gonna start seeing that shift. But for any Americans listening, we do fucking lock our doors. Okay. It is like we lock our doors here. Like
Well,
it's
I saw a movie or documentary about how safe Canada was like a decade ago, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's crazy." I'm locking my door regardless. I don't care how safe it is out here in these streets. I'm locking my door.
fucking
But yeah,
lock
it
it.
was. Mm.
You gotta
But
lock
you
it.
know what? I take everything back though. I do want to visit
Yeah.
Canada now because obviously I do have awesome, amazing friends. But I want to check out this junk food y'all got. That's the thing. I want to see what this junk food all about that I can't get in the States. That's what I'm talking about,
I
you know?
appreciate that segue to get us back on track.
Oh yeah, yeah, there you go. See.
See, you're hosting at this point. I'm just a guest on my channel. It's fine.
Oh no, no.
But yeah, let's talk about some junk food. So the first things that come to mind to me, that most people associate is ketchup chips,
Mm.
hickory sticks, butter tarts, Naomi bars, all the Cadbury chocolate. We'll take a rundown. But
So
I
what's the deal with the ketchup chips though? Like, are y'all just in like fanatics of ketchup, or is it just something random and it's just something you know that no other country, at least in America, y'all we don't have those type of chips?
Okay, I literally I knew you were gonna ask me this question, and I was gonna come up with this like
So
lying
you already knew,
bullshit
huh? So you
because a
already
lot of
knew.
Americans ask, they're like, "Do you like ketchup chips?" And
Mhm.
I'm like, personally, I think they're really fucking gross. They're really vinegary. They're very. It's just
Ew.
basically salt and vinegar chips with a little bit of sugar on it. Um, it's just I think it was just a really popular flavor that never made it across the border, but like Americans will come here and just scoop up all our chips. It's
Oh
so
wow.
funny. But like if you're thinking of a ketchup chip, you would go with Lay's. Like that's like the
Mhm.
most common. Like ketchup chips are kind of everywhere, but
But that brand is the one that really, if you're gonna eat it,
you
eat it from
yeah,
Lay's ketchup
it's a
chips.
Lay's ketchup chip. Or you
Mm.
could even do Ruffles, but even then like it's
Ruffles,
okay.
Ruffles ketchup chips. Okay.
Okay.
Canadian, all right. What
Yeah.
about do y'all have like maple syrup chips or something like that too, or nah? Is that too little too extreme?
No. We've definitely had maple syrup chips, but it's
Or
usually like a
flavored
maple
chips?
syrup bacon, or
Mm.
it's usually something on the lines of. But I'm sure Lay's every year will come out with crazy flavors,
Hmm.
and I'm pretty sure one year I saw like a maple chip.
Okay.
How about you? Talk to me about like states. Like
Girl Scout cookies. Now that is my like kryptonite when it comes to stuff like this. Like if this
okay,
if we were doing the no added sugar
yes,
during Girl Scout season, cookie season,
yeah,
I would have been like, no, I'm sorry, we can't, we cannot be doing any carb, low carb, no added sugar during Girl Scout cookie season. Now I don't know about y'all, but we have like there's Boy Scouts, Girl
yeah,
Scouts, and every season y'all have that.
yeah. So we have scouts.
Uh-huh.
And then we have for girls,
Mm-hmm.
it's either you're when you're a kid, you're a spark, then you're a brownie, then you're a
Mm-hmm.
girl guide, or then you're a
Mm-hmm.
pathfinder.
Okay.
So I did the route of girl guide, which I always thought was fascinating. So we have Girl Scout cookies here, but they're very different,
Okay.
and we go
But are
fucking
they
nuts
are
for
they
them.
branded as Girl Scout cookies though?
Not Girl Scout, Girl
Okay.
Guide.
Oh, Girl Guide cookies.
Girl
Okay,
Guide.
okay.
Yeah,
So
we don't get Girl Scout cookies here.
okay, so y'all
I
don't get the Thin Mints, then y'all don't get Thin Mints or any of that.
so we have the chocolate mint ones, the Girl Guide
Mm-hmm.
ones that come out at around Christmas time,
Mm-hmm.
and those are fucking crack.
Yeah, I know.
I will do anything to get a fucking mint Girl Guide cookie.
Same with me with the Girl Scout mint cookies. So good.
Okay, well, we have to do a care package because I said I was
Yeah,
gonna
we
get you
do.
like
We
a
really do
I
need to.
I want you to try the Canada versions
Mm-hmm.
because like we only have two. So we have the mint ones that you can only get like around Christmas time, and then we have the traditional like vanilla and chocolate filled ones, and those are
Mm-hmm.
usually around maybe in the early spring, maybe out now. It's a little bit different because COVID really kind of destroyed the Girl Guides because it couldn't really meet up. So
Right.
now these cookies are sold in grocery stores throughout special times.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like I could just go to
Well,
Sobeys and just
yeah.
go get them if that's Girl Guide season time, and they're the same price, and all the proceeds still go to the Girl
The
Guides
yeah.
Foundation. But like for us, for like scouts, they
Yeah.
sell apples.
Mm.
Yeah.
They
And
just
it,
sell apples
they
instead
sell
of the
apples, yeah.
cookies?
So my best friend Paul is a scout leader. He's been doing it for like 10 years now. And yeah, it's Apple Day. It's the Saturday or Sunday before our Thanksgiving. And they
Mm.
sell apples. And all the proceeds go to
Interesting.
the scouts. Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, so what flavors of Girl Scout cookies are there for us Canadians to drool over here? Because
All
we've
right.
never tried them.
Okay, so my favorite obviously are the Thin Mints, right? And
Yeah.
then they also have the Samoas. Those are like kind of how do you explain it? It's kind of like a let me get my cheat sheet up real quick. It's kind of like it's got like chocolate, but maybe a little hint of I don't want to say coconut in it. I don't think it has coconut.
Okay.
But yeah, we call them Samoas. And then there's also the what else? What's the other ones? There are the what do you call them? Hold on, let me just bring up my cheat sheet. Let me start tripping. Go ahead, act like I'm some Girl Scout
I was gonna say just
connoisseur.
like yeah, it's just like so it's this cookie and
Yeah,
this
yeah, I'm over here.
cookie.
Yeah, I'm over here thinking, convincing y'all I know everything about the Girl Scout cookies. I just know about them Thin Mints. So the Thin Mints is where it's at, right? But then we also have let's go ahead and go to the cookie flavors. We got the caramel chocolate chip, which is like your basic
Mhm.
one, but it's got a little hint of sea salt. Those are good. But the ones I was telling you about, the Samoas, that does have a little hint of coconut. It's got like this little chocolate strip on it, and it's just amazing. And then also the Dosey Doughs, and that's got like it's like a peanut butter sandwich. It's just like peanut butter sandwich with just like cookie dough, basically, with the peanut butter filling in it. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Now they got some new joints out. These Girl Scout s'mores. Those are like my second favorite. I tried those this year, and
Mhm.
they're basically it's like a graham cracker type cookie, but it's
Mhm.
got like chocolate and marshmallow filling.
Yeah.
Then my least favorites are like the lemonades, anything lemony or whatever. I'm not a big fan of that. And it's got like the shortbread. It's like a shortbread
Oh,
type of
okay.
cookie. And then they
Okay.
got the lemon ups, lemon flavored. Then there's the peanut butter patty tagalongs. Now those are good. The peanut butter tagalongs. Those are just basically it's like a it's like it has like it's like a crispy cookie layered with peanut butter covered over it's like the coating of the cookie is peanut butter,
Mhm.
and when you bite inside of it, it's also peanut butter. But no, I think the top, the cup, I think the layering is actually chocolate, or maybe a combination of chocolate and peanut butter with
Yeah.
a peanut butter inside filling of peanut butter too. I don't know. It's good. Trust me, it's good. And then there's the toffee tastics, which are like these buttery cookies that are like toffee kind of. And
Okay.
then the trefos. Those are like the generic iconic shortbread style Girl Scout cookies, which I think might have been like one of the very first Girl Scout cookies they actually released.
Huh.
And that's pretty much it. I think right now they have like one, two, three, four. No, one, two, three. They got 12 flavors now of Girl Scout
Jeez.
cookies you can pick from.
Can you
That's
just get them all year round?
nah, they have them. It's more of a seasonal thing, and if you're lucky, you might be able to find like some batches off Amazon. Like there was one time I needed to stock up on some Girl Scout cookies that weren't mine. They're releases, and I ate some of hers, so I had to go to Amazon and buy her some had to, had to go. 'Cause we ration in this household. Like we buy two of everything. So I don't touch her chips. She don't touch my chips. We take our junk food pretty serious here. So I ended up dipping into her s'mores, and I think it was her toffee tastics because I was like, I don't want the toffee tastics. That ain't me. But when I tried them, I was like, damn, these are really good. Ended up eating the whole damn box. So I had to go in and
No.
buy her like two boxes because I felt really bad. And yeah, that's why I realized that's when I realized I need to be on that damn no added sugar too. I was like, all right, I done ate like about 12 boxes of Girl Scout cookies in a span of like a month or two. This can't be good. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I had at least 4 boxes of like Thin Mints Girl Scout cookies, and probably two and a whole box of that toffee tastics, and I think I might have had a box of peanut butter patties. That's what I'm saying. I went crazy with sugar at one point, and I was like, this can't be good. I need to slow it down. But this was like a couple months ago though. But still, I ate a crap ton of cookies.
Jesus Christ.
And
That is
sorry,
like,
I spent like 20 minutes talking about Girl Scout cookies, but it's a thing here and it's great. It's amazing. And a lot of people have a Girl Scout addiction when it comes to the Girl Scout cookies addiction. I
oh,
rephrase Girl Scout cookie addiction. It's a thing
Jesus.
here.
I just associated like, oh, you just have Girl Scout cookies, like whatever.
No, they're good. Trust me. They well,
No,
yeah, they
like,
good.
yeah, because we can't get anything like that
Mhm.
here, and it's not like our Amazon has
Mhm.
it. We'd have to go to the States and hopefully run into somebody either selling them at a
Mhm.
store or
Yep. They'll
legit
be
a
out there
fucking
standing. Yeah, they're out
out
there
there
standing.
standing
Mhm.
cookies.
Yep.
Because like that used to be a thing for Girl Guides. Like we used to have the expectation to sell cookies door to door.
Mhm.
Obviously, no, like
Not
COVID
any-
and
that
stuff.
much anymore. Yeah.
You can't do that. But yeah, it's crazy. Okay,
Mhm.
now we talked about our love of cookies.
Yeah.
Like I would say like is there any other like specialty cookie that you have in the States that we may don't like, we maybe we don't have here?
Cookie wise, I feel like that's probably the main one because I mean, you guys have the typical like Oreos
Yeah,
and Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies, and I don't really dip into any other type of cookies other than just like your basic Oreo. Like I do like Oreo cookies. I'm sure y'all
mhm,
have that different flavors. And then obviously your Chips Ahoy cookies,
yeah,
crackers though maybe I don't know. Do y'all have like a different variety of different types of crackers? Like how sometimes you can get the different styles of crackers that have like some type of filling in between,
like a
like
Ritz
a
cracker.
yeah, like a Ritz cracker, but has like peanut butter sandwiched in between the crackers. Okay, that might be a good one. I didn't even think that. I thought y'all might have had that. Like we have like a whole assortment of different types of crackers that you can get that are like might have cheese in the middle of them or peanut butter in the middle of them.
Yeah, so like Ritz will like the old school Ritz will have
Let's
two
see
Ritz
crackers.
crackers with fake cheese in the center, and those are really hard to come by these days. It's just a classic Ritz cracker, like the
Like
cheese cracker.
yeah, they're
Is
called Lance. Y'all don't have that Lance brand?
nope.
Like we have some that's like Captain Walfers, it's like cream cheese and chives in between a cracker. We got one called cheddar cheese that has like the cheddar cheese with the cheddar cheese cracker. It's like they make the cheddar cheese into like a cracker kind of, I guess. And then there's Toasties, which is like the peanut butter with the circular, more of a circular cracker. Yeah, we used to eat these all the time when I was a kid, and to the point where I used to just not even want any of these anymore. I'm surprised they still make them. But yeah, they're the Lance brand, and yeah, they're like you get like 6 crackers. They're like little crackers with little fillings in them. You should Google it. You'd be amazed. It's interesting.
I'm gonna have to Google this afterwards because, like, yeah, that's not really a thing. Like, obviously, we have crackers, but
Hmm.
we're like a little crisp, like, or just like
Nah.
Ritz, or like nothing
Yeah, we
filled.
got Ritz crackers too, but we got crackers like that are like snacks, where you got fillings in them. They make them for you, like the little bite-sized crackers with stuff in them. That's crazy. Hey, we used to even you eat tuna with crackers. We'll like put tuna and sandwich them in between regular old white crackers. Well, that might be a ghetto thing, but that's what we did back in the day. If we, in school, we'll get crackers and we'll just put the tuna inside in between, and boom, you
Yeah.
got yourself a nice fancy tuna with some crackers.
See, a lot of people do that. I particularly don't like tuna. There's one reason I don't like tuna is my childhood cat. We used to give to her tuna every night, and she'd
Mm.
puke it up half the time. I don't know how many times I've cleaned up can't puke warm
Mhm.
tuna. So
Yes, that
tuna's
doesn't
a
sound exciting.
no good for me. But yeah, like some like basically how you described it, like we would be able to make it
Hmm.
ourselves, like get the ingredients, but never they come pre-stacked. And now if I'm
Hmm.
wrong, someone from Canada, please tell me. But at least in where I am in Ontario, that's just not a thing.
What about golden grams? Y'all get those?
Golden
Golden
grams.
grams. I forgot about golden grams.
Fuck is
These,
golden
I
grams?
don't even know. I don't even know if they still make them.
Okay, hold on.
No, golden grams. That's the cereal. I'm not thinking of the cereal. I'm thinking of
Okay, I'm just googling golden. Oh
golden
yeah.
bears or golden something. They're like they used to be. They're like shit. They look like little bears, but they're like little cookies, and you can get them in different flavors. This might be an old school
Oh,
thing.
like a graham cracker bears.
Yeah, I think are they called graham cracker bears?
We like yeah, they're kids like yeah, they're bear snacks. Let me see if I can
Yeah,
get
let
the
me see if
actual
I can
okay
find them.
bear
Teddy
snack.
Grams. There they are.
Teddy
Teddy
Grahams, yeah.
Grams. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we
y'all do
fucking
get
had
Teddy
Teddy
Grams. Okay.
Grahams.
Okay. Yeah, those were the jams back in the day. I'm surprised they still make those. They definitely
Oh,
don't look like that when I was eating them, but
I know they're
yeah,
so
made
good
with real
now.
honey. Oh man, I gotta get some golden grams
Mm.
after this. Um, what about biscuits? Do y'all eat biscuits there? Like those good old country style biscuits you can get from the store? Chop, you cut them up and you put them in the oven. Sometimes they come out like kind of buttery. You can eat it with like your molasses, or sometimes if you eat chicken and waffles, you can eat it with the biscuit. Sometimes we do biscuits and gravy for breakfast. Oh man, you missing out.
That
That
is
ain't a junk
that is
food, but
that's definitely American. That's really an American thing because like
mhm,
it's literally called American style biscuits. Like if
yeah.
I was to buy it here, that is
Mm.
like a huge no go.
Oh, okay.
Like that is like a like I would say for us that would be like like our version of it would be like an English muffin with jam
Mm.
because you know we still British baby.
Yeah.
Like that is the shit that like but like biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
Mm, so good.
That's a huge we just started introducing waffles with fried chicken. Like that is becoming
Yeah, that's
slightly
a
a thing
southern
here.
thing too. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
southern thing.
Or like we
So
don't do
good though.
grits. That's not a
Mm,
thing.
that's a southern thing too.
And we don't do greens. That's
Okay, yeah,
not a thing.
that's an American thing, but it's definitely popularized more in the southern states. But
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm. What
Um
about so what about just fried foods in general? Is that like something that's not as popularized there, like like fried chicken and like the chicken and waffles kind of situation, or
yeah, I mean like we
deep
have
fried
like
stuff like fried wings, deep fried wings, whatever?
yeah, like I mean like we go to wing place, they're gonna be
Mhm.
breaded and fried. But
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like we have KFC, we have Popeyes, we have Chick-fil-A, like and we have
Y'all have Chick-fil-A? I didn't know they all had a Chick-fil-A. I thought Chick-fil-A was only in the States.
no, we have Chick-fil-A.
You
And we have
sure?
I've been there many times.
I'm sitting here saying, "Oh, are you sure
Yeah,
you've been there?" Okay,
yeah, I
my bad.
yes.
Okay,
And we have Jollibee as well.
you have a
Um,
Wendy's?
we have Wendy's. We
Oh,
have
okay.
like we have McDonald's. Like we have like the core ones. I
Definitely
would
don't
say
have an In-N-Out though. I know you don't have an In-N-Out.
no, we don't. But we're about to get a Shake Shack in
Ooh,
Toronto,
dope. Okay.
and we have one Cheesecake Factory. It's in Toronto.
Ooh, Cheesecake Factory is like got everything there at the
I know.
restaurant. Jeez.
I love Cheesecake Factory,
I
and
know
it's
one.
no. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's always like a 2 to 3 hour wait to get to Cheesecake Factory because it's at
Hmm.
Yorkdale Mall, and it's like they don't take reservations. It's first come first serve, and it's like forever.
Hmm.
But I got to get myself a fucking
It's so good.
cheesecake, especially the peanut butter Adams, the
Mhm.
chocolate Adams peanut butter cheesecake. So good.
It's not even just a cheesecake. It's just the fact that if you want anything,
It's on the menu.
it's on the menu. I
I know.
mean, if you want freaking steak or you want spaghetti or you want
Yeah.
a damn some ponce or some lumpia or any cuisine,
It's there.
ramen, whatever it is. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but it's there. You can get anything there. It's crazy.
Okay.
What about Reese's cups? Reese's
Yes.
cups. Y'all had that?
So they're different.
Mhm.
So the Reese's cups are made by Hershey in Canada. They're not
Mhm.
exported in. They taste significantly better here than they do in the States because we use different peanut butter in
Mhm.
ours.
Oh, duh, because you guys got Kraft, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, Kraft must be better than Chippy and Skippy and Gif and Jif. Apparently,
So that's some
so
tough words from someone who's never had Kraft peanut butter
that
before.
is true. You know what? Can you at least give me like? Do y'all have the
Yeah,
self-serving
I
ones
can get you
where?
samples.
Yeah, yeah, and just put a couple in my care package,
Yep, I will.
and
So you can
I'll
try.
sneak a Pop Tart in yours because I know y'all don't have Pop Tarts.
No, we have Pop Tarts. We just have like two flavors.
Do
That's
y'all
it.
are they at least do they have the frosting on them?
Yeah, so it's the
Okay.
strawberry and chocolate, and sorry, I lied. Three flavors. The one with vanilla with the
Uh,
jam on the inside. Like that's
yeah,
kind
that's yeah.
like we might get the specialty flavor
Mhm.
like once in a while, and we might get like an Oreo as a special, but
Oh, interesting.
like we
Okay.
don't have like a fucking boatload of them. Like I know like
Yeah,
the
like a
first time
whole
I was in the
shelf
state. Yeah,
worth
I
of
was
Pop
like,
Tart
I can get
flavors.
like fucking nerd flavored
It's
stuff here.
crazy.
It's crazy. Now we have to talk about chocolate because Canada wins the chocolate wars.
See, I don't dabble into chocolate like that. I mean, I do the basics, like like a Hershey's bar, or I've been dabbling into these like I guess quote unquote like no added sugar chocolate, but it's like the
Yeah.
most healthiest kind of chocolate you can get,
Yeah.
which is a little bit more expensive. And it's just the basic stuff like Snickers or whatever. But if you're thinking like bars of chocolate, that's not like Snickers because it's got like the peanuts and the caramel in it, but straight up chocolate. Yeah, I am. I'm not. No, I have no expertise in that Charlie Factory stuff, chocolate factory stuff. So.
So we have Nestle and Cadbury here. So Nestle is a Canadian brand. So that's who makes Smarties, which
Mhm.
I know in the States, Smarties look like little candies. For us, those are called rockets.
Mm.
Um, but
We
they do
call them nerds too, I think. Talking
uh
about the nerds? Y'all have
nerds are
nerds?
yeah, we have nerds.
Okay.
Nerds are like they're made by
Little
Willy
small
Wonka.
joints.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's right.
but so we have Smarties, Arrow, Kit Kat, which I know we have Kit Kat in
Yeah,
the States,
Kit
but
Kat,
it's
yeah.
different here because it's made by Nestle and not Hershey.
That's crazy.
And Coffee Crisp.
Okay, I don't
And
think I've
like
heard that.
Nestle chocolate is so like a give me an Aero bar. Oh my God. It's like it's literally there's little air bubbles on the inside. Like that's its
Oh,
whole
wow.
piece. It's so good. And then we also have Cadbury. So
What's that?
it is the Europe chocolate that comes here.
Mm.
So then you have the caramels. You have
That sounds so good.
the like the actual Cadbury chocolate bars, and there's like hundreds of different flavors. Like there's every type of flavor. And we also have Lindt chocolate as well, which is a little bit, I know there's Lindt in the States, but it's not as
Mm-hmm.
prevalent. Here, like Lindt is everywhere. Like the Lindt balls,
Mm-hmm.
like
Is
that
that
is like
what was on the? Because there was that one thing you sent that was like it had caramel filling inside of the little. What's
so
that? Is that the
that's a
lint balls?
that's not Lindt. I'll
Oh.
send you some pictures. That's a called caramel bar, and I
Oh,
will get you one because it's my favorite
please.
chocolate bar. It's
Okay.
so good. It's amazing. And then we also have the Wonder Bar, the Crispy Crunch, oh, the After Eights.
Wow.
A bunch of like we really specialize in a lot of chocolate because like Nestle is Canadian and that's their
Yeah.
bread. Like we also have Nestle ice cream, bottled water. Like Nestle is like a
Bottled water too?
yeah, they do
Wow.
bottled water. Like if you get a case of water in Canada, it's either Costco, Nestle, or just the generic no name brand. Like
Yeah, I don't have
Nestle,
like Aquafina or any of those.
we do, but it's just
Or
swamp water. And
Fiji.
we have Fiji. It's very
Fuji, whatever.
expensive.
It is.
Like
It's expensive here too.
we have smart water. We
Yeah.
have like we didn't get like like the Vitamix drinks
Mm-hmm.
until like 5 years ago, 5, 10 years ago.
Mm.
So
You ain't
it's kind
missing
of like
much.
it's kind of like stuff that like we've always like you've had it and we've now like got like little bits of it. But I gotta ask because as we've talked about junk food, but we've not talked about donuts. Both of our countries love donuts,
Oh yeah.
but just in a different way. For us, for it's as the Tim Hortons for us. It's our only option.
Tim Hortons.
Unless it's a specialty donut place, which
Mm-hmm.
they're popping up everywhere. But like for me, like going to Tim Hortons, if I don't get 10 Timbits, which either chocolate or birthday cake or
Mm.
like a vanilla dip donut, or a double chocolate donut, or like an ice cap, or like that's kind of like our staple. Like if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, like what is your go-to for donut wise?
I'm offended. I'm a Krispy Kreme guy, but I'll settle for Dunkin' Donuts because
Oh my
I
God.
think Dunkin' Donuts is more of a global. Krispy Kreme's global too, but I think most people from that's not from the states may recognize Dunkin' Donuts brand
Mhm.
more than Krispy Kreme. But
Yeah.
I'm all about the Krispy Kremes. But either way, either both of them. I'm just joking. I wasn't offended, by the way. Um, I would go. I'm all glazed. Give me
Okay.
glazed. Those hot glazed donut. There's a term for the styles of donuts you can get. Like you know how you get those
Yeah.
white powdery donuts.
Yep.
What's that kind? What's that texture? The shortbread type donuts, right?
It's
I'm not
it's
a
it's a cake-based donut
cake
with
based.
powdered
That's what I.
sugar. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the cake based donuts. I like the other donuts
You
that
like
are
the
like
yeast.
yes, and then I just
You're
like just
like
give.
you're talking to a baker.
That's and that's why I'm asking these questions. And if I could just somehow figure out how to make Krispy Kreme glazed donuts right here at my house, I will literally just eat those every day.
I can tell you the recipe. I'm not
Will
kidding.
you?
I will tell you the recipe.
Okay, please. I bet it's somewhere, but yeah, if you could tell me how I can make donuts at home and make them
Yeah.
taste just like Krispy Kreme, I will immediately make these the weekend before. That'd be my 4th of July weekend treat. It's actually during a weekday, I think, but whatever. It's I'm a that'll be my thing that I'm gonna do on 4th of July because I'll be able to eat sugar. So
I can tell you how to make them. I can point you in the right direction, but
please do.
you have to have the skill to make them. That's the difference.
I think yeah. I know I can do it. Even if I can't make them, I'll do square style donuts. If anything, I'll make them in the little squares, rectangles.
Do you
I'm
have a
gonna need it.
do you have a stand mixer?
No, I don't. I have to ask Lisa. We might. I don't know. I think she did actually make donuts once or something. Cause she used to she do a lot of baking too. Like she likes to make sourdough breads and stuff like
Okay.
that. Back in the day when she had her, when she was feeding her little what do you call it the, base before you have
Oh, the mother.
sourdough.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you have to
Yeah, yeah.
always kind of make sure that's good or whatever.
Yes. Okay, well
Anyway,
I can definitely give you the
please
recipe.
do.
So it's funny you said, so we have Krispy Kreme here. There's only
Mm.
one left in Canada. It's in
Oh
Mississauga.
wow.
And there's literally DoorDash orders being like, we're going to Krispy Kreme today. We're
Hmm.
going to be in your area for Kitchener. Give us $20 and we'll deliver them to you.
Yeah. It's crazy because there's only one here in San Diego too. And but when I'm back home, there's
Yeah.
like at least two. And I feel
Okay.
like this because it's a more of a it's a like I said, it's a global thing, but
Hmm.
I think donuts and junk food like that and sweets is just a huge southern state. Those southern states, they love their, their
Hmm.
sweets and stuff. So there's like at least two Krispy Kremes in my hometown, I think. Yeah, I think two.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like we had Krispy Kremes here. It's the thing is that a lot of American companies come here and they die
Mm-hmm.
because Canadians are very brand like we love Canadian product.
Yeah,
If
I
it's a
don't blame
US
you.
company, it like because I told you about Target.
Mm-hmm.
Target didn't last here. And like I next time I go up on Ottawa Street, I'll show you where the old Target was. Because again, you can legit see where the red balls still currently are and the Target sign that's been like stained into the wall, which is called
Dang.
ghosting. It just
Yeah.
didn't make it. And
Poor
like
Target.
there's a lot of American companies here that just like Nordstrom's just filed
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 11. David's
Dang.
Bridal filing Chapter 11 here.
Wow.
Like they do
Yeah, we
not.
heard about David's Bridal has been doing a lot of closures just
Mhm.
in the States too.
See, like Toys R Us, like you don't Toys R Us is closed in the States, so
Yep.
Toys R Us Canada is different. It's a
Mm,
completely different company. So Toys R Us is still here. But it's just fascinating to see that again, a lot of US companies do
yeah.
not make it in Canada. And especially restaurants. Actually my hometown is the testing market for any US based restaurant that they want to try
Wow.
because it is the right demographic for everybody to see if it's going
Mm-hmm.
to make it. And it was the only location that had the Olive Garden in the 90s was in my hometown. And it did, and they had the goal to make $1 million profit in 1 year. and it didn't
And it,
do it. It was shy $30,000.
dang,
And
it
they
could have.
didn't it could have made it because like for
Yeah.
us it's Eastside Mario's is
Mhm.
our like our fast food Italian
Olive Garden's kind of expensive too, but they do have good garlic bread though.
because it's unlimited and it's delicious.
Yeah.
But
Anything that's unlimited is just always gonna be good, huh? Like even the
I know.
fries at Hooters, they're unlimited and they're just amazing. You have a Hooters there?
Um they think they've kind of closed shop. Like there might be like the
Okay.
occasional
Mm,
one because like the Hooters in my hometown closed like 15 years ago and has become my favorite mom and pop diner.
dope. Cool.
Yeah. Which shout out to Angels. If you're ever in London, go to Angels. You'll know what I mean. Like I swear to God, like one day I'm gonna become successful and I'm just gonna go there and be like, I want to be on your wall. Like I make a
Dope.
point to every time to go there to support them.
That's
I
cool.
supported them throughout the pandemic too because they can't close because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do if I can't get my breakfast from a birthday. Or I can't
Mm.
take them my
It's
mom there
called
from
Angels.
Angels, yeah, Angels Diner. It's
Big shout
amazing.
out to Angels Diner next
Biggest
time I'm in London. When I'm successful, I'm gonna go there and eat too.
Yeah. Okay, where's the one place that you would go? You're successful. You're a fucking movie star. You're the bee's knees. What place are you gonna go and like be like, I love it here?
Um, that's a good question for food. Man, there's just so many good spots, but I think I have to definitely pay my respects to just any go-to spot that I really love at home, you know, because I just feel like, yeah, there's a lot
Mhm.
of great stuff here in, you know, in this city too, a lot more options, but nothing beats a nice there's this breakfast spot. I don't even think it's there anymore. That my grandma used to take me to. So nah,
Mm.
never mind. There used to be a little breakfast spot my grandma used to take me to downtown, and it's not there anymore. So I think what will replace that would be this place called. People are gonna hate me, but this place called Wilbur's Barbecue. No, not
Okay.
Wilbur's. Is it what McCall's? McCall's Barbecue. That's gonna be the spot that I go. It's like a little barbecue joint
Okay.
in my hometown, a little small hometown in North Carolina. I think that if I was successful, that'd be the place where I would just take all my successful friends and just close the place down and be like, not even my successful friends, but just like I'd be like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna just get all my friends, all my people in the industry to come out to McCall's. We'll fly out and we'll just have a night. I'll just host an event right at McCall's. Just rent the place out.
I
That'd
love
be
it.
me. That'd be me.
You know what? I'll invite you to yours if you invite me to
Yeah, I invite you
mine.
to. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, because you're gonna be more probably popular than me, so your schedule might be too tight, but I'll reach out.
My
What's the
people,
worst can happen? You can say no, right? The worst can happen. A lot of people say this. The worst can happen is you just say no. No, yeah. So
no matter where I am in my life, if you called me up and not even using my fake name, using my real name, and
hmm
I was like, I want you here. This is a huge night for me. I would drop everything and be there for you.
dope, dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All
That's
right.
what friends.
That's what friends are for. I'll do
That
the
is what,
same too.
right?
I'll
Now,
do the
okay.
same too.
Now back to US versus Canada.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah,
I gotta talk about candy. So I
yeah.
was shocked to find that you guys don't have I think the company's called Maynard's. And I know you don't have McCormick's. So McCormick's
McCormick sound familiar. That's like seasoning, right?
yes.
Okay.
So McCormick's actually used to be the biggest candy factory in Canada and it closed. When did Kellogg's open? Close. Like it was like 5, 10 years. Again, my hometown was
Uh-huh.
McCormick's. And like you would go for Halloween and like get all your fucking candy and get your costumes at the same place. It was amazing.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like they have like whales and like these like they're just like this really like homeschool old way of candy. They're even hard to find here now, but when you do, you're like,
I'm gonna Google
fuck,
it.
this is a fucking McCormick. Like I will,
McCormick candy.
yeah. Okay, let me see if I
I
can.
know y'all got the seasonings.
Yeah, we have the
But that might like I said,
seasoning.
yeah, but you said that was a whole different jam.
McCormick
McCormick candy. Why
candy.
say cereal?
I think
I do want
I.
some cereal. Oh,
Okay.
okay. We don't have none
Yeah.
of this. But we do have stuff similar, like these little Sour Patch little gummies or whatever. Yeah, the little
Yeah.
chewies. Yeah, we got that, but just different brands do it now, you know?
Okay, so like I don't know if you can see that, but like that's
I see it.
that
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, that's
the blue whales or
yeah.
whatever.
So that was made in my hometown until
Oh
very
wow.
recently that they closed down, and then the Giant Kellogg's factory also closed down, and now it's become this giant
Ew.
bar.
Y'all got McCormick's marshmallow bananas too. Those are nasty.
Those are only
That
good
should
if
be
you're really
illegal.
drunk or very high, to be honest with you.
It should be neither.
I'm
That
just
maybe decor, or if you just want like some like a little decor of like peanuts or something on your
yeah.
table, maybe, but nothing. It shouldn't be edible. We have those too. They're a little bit more orange, and they just literally marshmallow bananas, but it's just nasty. Like there just should be no reason for a candy to be that nasty.
Okay, I have to ask, do you guys like jubes and wine gums? Is that a thing for you guys?
I never even heard of any of those.
You've
Juju
never had jubes or wine gums?
wine gums.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Nard, you're fucking with
Nah, I
me
never
because
heard of.
I saw it on my list and I was like, this is bullshit. US has wine gums.
We have something similar, but they're like lifesaver gummies, kind of. I guess they're like little
Yeah,
circular life,
yeah,
but these look like they're a little bit more different shapes.
they're
But
different shapes and they're made from wine,
oh no, they're
non-alcoholic
not.
wine, hence
Oh
calling them
no,
wine gums. And then
oh
jube.
no.
Oh my God, you don't have
What's June
then
Junes?
no
Juju,
jubes.
Jupe.
Jubes.
Oh okay,
Or
Jupe.
it could be like jub, depending
See,
on
we have these, but they're not called that. They're
what are they
like
called?
little. They're probably like gumdrops or something like that, or something
Okay.
random because it has like the little. It's like really small, got the little
Yeah.
hat shaped looking thing with
Yeah.
sugar crystals on them.
Oh, so you have the sugar-based ones, not the just
Yeah,
plain. That's going in your care package, my friend. Because like
yeah.
I
Oh, I see the jujubes now. Okay,
yeah.
we kind of have those. Like they like shaped in different fruits, right? Kind of.
Nope.
I don't know, like juju fruits. That we call them dots. Google dots.
Okay, I'm
Google a
gonna
candy called dots.
okay, dots.
It's from Tootsie. Oh, do y'all do Tootsie Rolls?
Fuck is that?
Wow, y'all don't have Tootsie Rolls? What about hot tamales?
Yeah, we have hot tamales.
Okay,
They
but
yeah, okay, so we have dots, that's not jubes.
oh, okay.
They look somewhere similar, but oh my God, a fresh jube. Oh my God, our chocolate covered jubes. Holy
Oh my
fucking
God,
balls.
chocolate covered jubes over that type of texture too?
Oh my God, it's amazing.
I don't know about that.
People like they're like no, and I'm like no, you've not had fresh chocolate covered jubes. Okay,
See,
okay. What was the other thing you wanted me to Google?
the gumdrops. No, you saw the gumdrops, right? And
Yeah,
then
so
you saw the jujubes. What
um
about Tootsie Rolls? I know y'all
oh
got
Tootsie
Tootsie
Roll.
Rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we have
What am I
Tootsie
saying?
Roll.
Tootsies? Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, y'all had that.
They're not like you can get them at maybe a dollar store
Yeah.
or Halloween.
Hmm.
That is the
Oh, like
only
candy
way.
corn.
Yeah,
Everybody hates on candy corn.
I
I like
fucking
candy
love candy
corn. Me
corn. Oh my,
too.
there we
I
go.
love it.
If we weren't already best friends, we were best friends at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I love candy corn. I eat that throughout the whole year if I could.
See,
That.
you guys also do Starburst so fucking
Oh, I
well.
love Starburst.
We don't do Starburst
They
well
got
that
Starburst Chewies now. Like like I said, I don't really do much candy anymore just because
yeah.
I'm just not going to the grocery store to go buy Starburst. You know, I'm not going to the grocery store to go buy a
Yeah.
Snicker bar. When I go to the grocery store, I'm buying like meat, produce, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm never in the candy aisle as much anymore. So and I guess I got lucky on that. Um, and yeah, I just never just like I want to go buy a bag of Skittles. So it's just
That's
I don't
fair.
know. It's,
Can
unless I'm
I
at the movie theater or something. But then yeah, you know,
can I ask you three questions that you just popped
yeah,
into my mind? Okay, so
yeah, go for it.
do you guys have dollar stores?
Yeah, we got dollar stores, 99-cent stores. Yeah.
Like, so I know it's the Dollar Tree because we have
Oh,
Dollar
we got
Trees
Dollar
here,
Tree. Mm-hmm.
and like literally Dollarama is trying to destroy Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it like is it like the general store, like the
We got
99
Dollar
cent?
Generals, 99 cents, depending
Yeah.
on where you're at in the states. You got Dollar Generals, 99-cent stores. They even have like random number stores, like 3.99 stores, where you everything in there will be under a certain price
399.
point, like 3.99. There was a
Okay.
4.99 one here in San Diego at some point downtown. And I mean they had everything from like shirts, socks, shoes, coats, all kinds of stuff that was just under $5. If it's in there and it's gonna be under $5.
That's interesting. Can I ask a follow-up to that? How
Yeah.
popular are they?
I think they're popular enough to be like two, three of them in every, just about every city. We don't have one here in North Park, but there's like one in La Mesa. I think there's one in, there might be either a 99-cent store or General Dollar, like out in Oceanside. So they're sprinkled throughout at least California for sure.
Guess how many dollar stores are currently in my in my town where I live right now?
Probably zero. Oh, two? Wow, like five, 10, 20? How big is your
20.
city?
It's about 600,000 people
Dang, you got $20 stores? Well,
everywhere. They're on almost every corner now. More Canadians will go to the dollar store to get what we need versus
mhm.
going to a grocery store versus going to even Walmart.
Even these dollar stores here now have produce and have
Yep.
not necessarily yeah, produce, and they have like milk and all that stuff. I'm like, wow, this is so crazy. And I like to go
Mhm.
there and get like little gag gifts, little gifts that I can just go out there and buy little dollar stuff so that I can just treat them as little small fun prizes, when I do my I'm actually gonna go to a dollar store before Monday and actually get some fun little prizes, that I can give
Okay.
out for bingo.
I like that.
Fun.
For us, we just use dollar store for like everything. So like say
Mhm.
like, we're going camping, I'm gonna go to the dollar store. I need
Mhm.
baking supplies like chocolates, I'm going to the
Yeah.
dollar store. If I want
Yeah.
something cheap, I go to the dollar store. Like it's become like so second nature.
And Canada is really big on bargain shopping too, right?
Yes.
Y'all like a deal, which just makes sense. I don't care how rich I'm gonna be. I'm always gonna be price checking. Like,
Hmm.
why buy, you know, a, you know, why buy like a $30 spatula or whatever when you can go buy a dollar one,
Yeah.
right there at the store, and all you're doing is flipping meat with it. So spatula, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So,
100%. Like I have my tongs. The tongs
mhm,
I will like literally I have instructions when I die to be buried with
mhm,
me because I fucking love these tongs. They came from the dollar store. They're
yeah,
like they're like 15 years old now. They're like falling apart. It's like, come on, like get new ones. I'm like, it's just
yeah.
it's these tongs, it's just of my dollar store tongs. Like that is a huge thing to us. It's just like
Mhm.
a bargain. And you're right. Like we like before we do anything, we like even still to this day, like our parents will check the flyers before we
Mhm.
go, and we'll do like six different grocery stores if we have to
Mhm.
get like the best deals. And we price match. That is a
Mhm.
huge thing here because we like I know in the States, like obviously TLC like really did an exploring of like extreme couponing. That is not a thing here. You can never do that. I think the max coupon usage that you can use per transaction is like 5 to 10,
Mhm.
and they will not give you money back here. It would just be zeroed out.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's not a thing, and like no one uses coupons here. Like it is fucking rare. And the only like I actually just go to manufacturers' websites to get coupons.
Yeah,
Like
we still use them. They're better at just like what's your number, and then you put your number in, and they'll enter all the coupons for you. Some places, and then there's mobile apps now for every grocery store, so
yeah,
you don't have to like physically give them coupons or whatever. But yeah, there's always coupons. As soon as you walk into the store, they already have a little cart with the coupons in them. So all you gotta do is grab one, and because no one uses them,
that's
people
not a
walk
thing.
right by it.
That's
People
not
walk
a
right by
thing.
it.
Not a
Yeah,
thing
that's
here.
crazy.
We have penny savers, which come out
Mm,
every couple times a month, which will have some form of coupons, but it's usually like roofing or like a water heater or something like that.
uh-huh.
And then we have restaurant coupons, which again, very rare to say the least. Like you have like a marble slab, which is ice cream. It's an ice cream chain here. Or like you would have the occasional stuff, but like when we get McDonald's coupons in this house, they're fucking gold.
Oh, absolutely. Lisa has it on her app now, so all
Yeah.
she's gotta do is just go on there and order from the app,
Yeah.
and then we go pick it up.
Oh my God. Like
Like a free French fry, just
yeah.
for having the app on your phone.
Oh, so okay, so
Look,
in Canada, if the Leafs score 12, not necessarily Leafs, if the Raptors score 12 3-pointers in one game, everybody in Canada gets free fries.
damn, that's dope.
Yeah, so that's a huge thing. So we know it's Friday, and then like we'll literally just go. I mean, now it's you have to spend $1, but like whatever. So like we both get them for free, spend $1 each, and then we have fries. Like that is a
Dope.
huge thing here, which actually leads me to my second question. So as a baker, I rely really heavily on bulk stores.
Hmm.
So like for us in Canada, it's Bulk Barn or bulk barrel. And that is where I'm able to get my raw baking supplies, such as like flour, I don't know, chocolate crumbles,
Mm.
any form of like baking stuff. If I
Sugar,
need
I would say.
sugar, if I need to get spreads, if I need to get some form of special chocolate or candy or sprinkle or seasonings or really just anything and everything. I've been to the States so many times. I've just never seen any bulk stores.
There we have them, like Costco. We have Costco's here. Depending on where you're at in the state, Sam's is really good. Sam's Club, they do a lot in bulk. There might be some other like places that will do in bulk as well, other than Sam's and Costco. That
So,
might be more heavy in like maybe produce or meats,
yeah.
meat markets,
So,
warehouses, and stuff like that.
so bulk barn for us is I can go and get like there's a giant bucket of barrel of flour and I can take as much as I need. That's the kind of bulk store I'm
Oh.
talking. Yeah, because like we have Costco.
Nah, we don't have that. We got like a Whole Foods. No, is it Whole Foods? Sprouts. We have like a Sprouts or yeah, Sprouts where you can go in and you can get a bag and you put
Yeah,
how many nuts and
yeah. So,
whatever you want in
so
it.
that like that's a bulk
We have
barn to us.
oh okay.
So for us, like so if we're going to the movies, there's two places you go. You go to Dollarama and get your candy, and then when you can get at Dollarama, you go to Bulk Barn and
Mm.
top it up. Like I live at Bulk Barn. If it's baking season, like I'll just be there all the time because it has all of like everything I need.
Oh,
I was just curious because there's so many bulk places here. Like that is just how we shop is
Sprouts.
wanting I say like so for example, I'm making chocolate chip cookies. I'm not gonna go buy a giant fucking bag for like $6. I'm gonna go to the bulk store,
Just get
grab a
the amount you
spoonful,
need.
the amount I need, and I pay $2 for it instead of
Yeah.
seven.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
have that. I thought
yeah.
you when you said bulk, I thought you meant like in large quantities.
Yeah, no, like we used to have Sam's Club here. They again
Mm.
didn't make it.
Sorry about that. But yeah, we to
That's
answer
okay.
your question, and by definition from Sprouts Farmers Market on Wikipedia, yeah, it literally says offers a wide selection of natural and organic foods, including fresh produce, bulk foods, vitamins,
Okay.
and etc. And a
Okay.
lot of the bulk stuff you can get is like as soon as you walk in, there's a center of like nuts,
Yeah.
fruits, maybe even meat too.
Oh
if I'm not
shit.
mistaken. Everything from like popcorn kernels.
Holy
You can
shit.
get in bulk. Yeah, popcorn kernels,
Huh.
candy, different candies
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I might go to Sprouts actually. Now I think about it.
The next time I'm
But
at Bulk Barn, which will be probably soon, because I just got someone asked me to make a birthday cake for them. I will
oh,
take
dope.
pictures and I'll show you like what it's like to like what it like, or I'll even show you like dollar store stuff, being like,
Mhm.
this is what our
Yeah, yeah.
Dollarama looks
Please
like.
do. Please do.
Yeah, so we can just compare and take notes.
And also, how does it feel baking cakes and not being able to at least put your finger into that
Oh my
little
god.
batter mix.
Okay,
Or have
so
you put go ahead and confess. Let's go ahead and
nope,
have a little confession.
nope,
Have you dipped your
not
finger into that sugar batter mix?
like on Saturday
Oh,
or just
whenever
in
I thought you
general.
said you had to make a cake recently.
I'm making a cake for this coming week, but I did a giant bake sale last
Oh,
Saturday.
bake sale. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And to answer your question, no,
Mm.
I did not. Cross my heart, hope to die.
I believe you. I'm just messing with
So I actually thought it was a bad batch
you.
because I wasn't able to try it. It was the first
Right.
time in my baking career that I wasn't able to try any of the food that I was putting out. I had to
Yeah,
go
that's
by my
hard.
knowledge of knowing that, like, okay, if I do this, I have to know this is good. That is really hard for a chef not to taste the
That is
batter
hard.
because I don't know if it's missing sugar. I don't know
Mhm.
if it's missing salt, and especially baking. So I
Mhm.
fucking had to guess it. I had to wing it,
Oof.
and the cake portion itself came out like shit. They were falling apart. I didn't use enough
Mm.
baking soda. Again, I couldn't try it to see it.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking loved them though. They were like, "This is your best batch yet,"
Wow,
and
that's
I was
crazy.
like, I thought it was the worst batch because everything was falling apart because it was
Mhm.
so hot in the house, even though the air conditioning was on.
Yeah.
I couldn't the moisture was leaving the cupcake so quickly because it was so moist in the air from the heat being on.
Cupcake.
So anyways, long story short, I didn't try any. The only ones I did have were the keto ones that I made
Mm.
because I had a bunch of keto stuff I wanted to get out the door too, which I've had two keto cupcakes this week.
I need to hop on this keto stuff before it's too late because I could have been enjoying keto freaking cupcakes too.
Yeah,
I'm just
keto
missing out.
there's keto cupcakes, there's keto donuts, there's keto cookies, there's keto pie. There's everything can be keto.
Yeah, I'm
There's
missing
not,
out.
yeah, there's so much of it. And especially in the States, it's a lot easier to get keto stuff
Oh
and
yeah,
low
so
carb.
keto friendly here, especially over here in California
Oh
when
yeah,
everybody's
because
so health conscious.
yeah, no, here I bought a loaf of bread. It was $15. It
I'm
was
gonna go with that too. Keto
fucking,
bread.
oh, so good. Especially
I bet I
the,
can go right to Sprouts and get some too.
probably
Keto bread.
keto bread.
That's
But
so crazy to me. Wow, I've been missing
you've been missing out.
21 days in, and I could have been eating bread this whole time.
Yeah, it's keto bread.
Y'all don't have Wonder Bread either, by the way. That's a bread
See,
brand.
that is interesting because we do have Wonder Bread.
Y'all do?
We
Oh,
do, but it's I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? We have Wonder Bread. I
oh.
don't know what I was like. Yeah, I was like, but we also have Dempsters. We have Dempsters and Wonder.
I.
It's the same thing.
Oh, okay. I never heard of dumpsters.
You say dumpsters.
Yeah.
Dempster. Dempsters.
Oh, say it again.
Dem
Dumpsters or
Dempsters.
dumpsters?
Dem.
Damn.
Dem.
Oh, Dempsters.
Dempsters.
Oh, Dempsters bread. Okay,
Oh, I
okay.
mean,
I was
technically
about
we
to
do.
say,
Technically we do call it dumpsters bread because it's
yeah.
usually pretty like it lasts for like 6 years. But yeah, Dempster.
Oh, got it. Dempster.
Dempster.
Because okay, that's
Yeah.
funny because I can just picture the branding if it was dumpster bread. I can just see like a whole bunch of bread on this dump truck being dumped into something, like a dump. Yeah, I don't know. I was like,
Oh my
wow,
god.
that's actually some very scary branding for it'd be called dumpster bread, but
Yeah,
I
so
said Dempster.
Dempster. Yeah,
Okay.
Dempster bread. But yeah, yeah. So I saw that too. I was like, the fuck off, internet. We have Wonder Bread here.
Okay. I was like, wow, y'all don't have Wonder Bread. But
But
y'all
it's just,
definitely don't have Lance sandwich crackers though. We already confirmed
yeah,
that. And
we've
cookies.
confirmed that. We don't have
Okay.
that. We don't have Girl Scout cookies.
And I need to
So
get myself some jujus.
yeah, you gotta get yourself some. You know what also is really good?
Jubes.
Jubes. Yeah. You know what's
Yeah.
also really good that you guys don't have is Miss Vic's fucking kettle chips. Oh my
Ooh.
god. They're
We
so they're
got Vicks vapor rub, but that's about it.
no, so these are Miss Vic's.
Uh-huh.
They're actually made in the city I work in. And they are phenomenal.
Miss Vicky's Miss Vic's chips.
Yeah, Miss Vicky's.
Oh, Miss Vicky's. Okay. They look like kettle chips.
They are kettle.
Oh, oh,
But the
oh,
kettle jalapeno, oh my
oh.
god.
Oh, look at that. I like that branding too. It's similar to the what's this keto brand? I mean the kettle brand. Oh, that is a brand. Kettle brand potato chips.
Yeah, so we have kettle, which is
Okay. But Miss
separated.
Vicky's separated
It's
from
it's separated. So it's the
got it. Ooh,
Canada
the sea
version.
salt.
Oh my god,
All right.
these
Can you
salt and
put a
pepper. Mwah.
$21 though? Oh, because they're giving me a pack of 16. I can get
Yeah.
these mailed to me.
Yeah. Oh, I
They
can
have them in the States. They have these in the States.
do they?
I can buy them right off Amazon.
I wonder if they're coming from Canada. Because I've never
Well,
seen Miss Vic's in the States.
let's see. Visit Miss Vicky's store.
Okay.
Um,
Maybe they are in USA.
well, I don't know how Amazon how things work with Amazon, but I bet I can go into the grocery store and see if I can get Miss Vicky's.
Let's see.
Miss Vicky's. I mean, I'm sea salt, so I might have to get me hop on some sea
Oh,
salt,
they're
John.
the sea salt one
Are
is
they
so good.
I bet they ain't keto friendly though,
Yeah, they're not. They're extremely high in
and I
carbs.
bet they got added sugar too, probably.
You know it, baby. They're just bad for you, but that is one of the first things I'm going to be eating.
Nah, I don't think I can. I can get them by Friday though. Two day Amazon. So it's got to be coming from the States,
I bet you they're shipped into Canada, from Canada
probably.
to the US, and then you get
Probably,
them.
yeah.
Because it's the same way for
Damn.
us. Like we can get US stuff through Amazon, but it's
Mhm.
brought in from the States.
Yeah, and you can't even buy you have to buy in bulk. Like you have to get like a 28 pack or
No,
16.
I can get you full big bags for like
Mm,
a $2, $3.
okay. Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Throw in.
I'll throw it at Miss
I'm already
Vicky's.
making requests. Like go and throw in like a jalapeno bag and a sea salt
Oh,
bag.
a
And you
jalapeno
and
and
you
the
also need to
cheddar.
create a list for me too.
Yes, because I can get what I can do is I can, like the box, like I can buy them in bulk that way, so you can get little
Mhm.
bags, so you can try all like the little flavors.
Oh, the variety pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Nard, I think we got to wrap this up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like there's a lot that we don't have, but there's a lot of stuff that we still do have because
True.
okay, before we do, we gotta talk about cereal because
Oh
no one
yeah.
does cereal like the fucking USA.
Oh, you
Like they're
already
like
know, man. We got a
USA.
whole aisle of just like if you go to a grocery store, there's a
Yeah.
whole aisle of just cereal. And sometimes they don't even include all the cereals brands that you can possibly get. You have to go to like a big grocery store to have every single option for cereal, to the most name brand stuff like Kellogg's and
Yeah.
Cheerios to like your non-name brands like Kroger and
Hmm.
even the Vaughn or whatever grocery store, they might even have their own brand too. It's
Yeah, for
crazy.
like for us, it's like so like you have your main premium brands and then you
Hmm.
have no name. So
Hmm.
every company like so like for us in Canada, so it would be President's Choice that does the Loblaws, Zehrs, No Frills.
Yeah, never heard
Anything
of them.
P yeah, that's our grocery store. So like
Okay.
anything PC is President's Choice and it
Mm.
is phenomenal. Like I've never had a bad no name President's Choice option. But for like you guys in the States, like anytime like we would literally go and get Twix. And until very
Hmm.
recently we couldn't get Twix. We still can't get the Fred Flintstone
Mm.
um cereal. We definitely can't
Fruity
get
Pebbles.
yeah, we can't get Fruity
Okay.
Pebbles. We can't get the one that has the vampire, the little teeth. And
Is that Count
we
Chocolates or something? I can't. I don't know.
yeah,
That sounds familiar.
and we can't do the cookie one. Again,
Cookie
it
Crisp. I love Cookie
nope.
Crisp.
The
That's
what
my jam.
we have Reese's Puffs, which are phenomenal, which if I can
Hmm.
get you a little bag,
I
because
got.
I'm
We get Reese's Puffs here. I
okay, you have
think.
not Canada's.
Oh, okay. That's right. Because your chocolate is different, right?
Chocolate and peanut butter are different.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's
So
crazy. So it would. We
yeah,
should do it. I know what we should do too. We should one day do like a video one where
yes,
we try different chocolate based stuff, like the
yes,
Reese's Puffs,
yes.
and we do a taste test. We try the Canada one, and then we try the American one, see if we can even try taste the difference.
What when we gotta do this, we gotta do this in real life too. I
Oh,
think it would
that's
just
true
be
too.
we gotta get together. Either you
Yeah,
come to me or I come to you. I think
yeah, yeah.
I feel like it'd be more fun to come to you because you're
I think it'd be
actually
more fun to come to Canada so I can finally go see a NHL hockey game. But no,
oh, I
well,
don't want to disappoint you, man.
San
Going to
Diego's beautiful though.
I know
San
I've
Diego's
been to
nice.
San Diego many times. I love San Diego.
Well, next time you here, you gotta let me know.
It's been a minute since I've traveled
Mhm.
that far. I've like to like that way. I mean, the
Well,
closest I'm gonna go is unless you like wanted to like join me
you're
in
midway, yeah.
Vegas. Okay,
Oh yeah, when is Vegas? I
I'm
forgot.
August 3rd to the 7th.
Oh, okay. That might be a little tight for me. We'll see.
Yes.
Well, or we could just hit up General Mills and be like, "Hey, can you sponsor a
Oh
podcast?
my God.
But
Uh,
here's the catch: you need to fly us somewhere so we can do this taste testing."
and the yeah, exactly. Because I want you to experience Canadian food. I want you and then I want to experience the American version of it at the same time. So we can be like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Or or you could say you're totally wrong. The U.S. version's better, or something crazy like
or
that.
you could say, Stassi, the Canadian version is just made with so much love and like lack of
Facts,
sugar. Because
facts.
we have a lot more harsh restrictions
Mm-hmm.
when it comes
Facts.
to like we have really harsh restrictions. Like you cannot put fucking bullshit in there. Because it's so funny because after our which gave me the idea for when we were talking about no sugar and we were like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, like grain fed, my friend, like I hit up my chef friends, like people that are still in the industry, and they're like,
Yeah,
that's not a thing here because
that's
everything
crazy.
is grain fed, everything is grass fed, everything is like chickens. It's like they don't need to say free range because they can't be that close together. And I'm sure there's
Yeah.
factory farms here. We
Mm-hmm.
know that's a thing, but you don't put that. And if it
Yeah.
is like a free run chicken, I mean, cool. It means nothing to us. We don't care.
Yeah, they do that because a lot of people don't want to be buying and purchasing their products from people who are doing certain things, and a lot of people don't want hormones,
Yeah.
shot up into their animals, so they have to kind of put those things, or they rather have grass fed because of the hormones when you eat
Mhm.
it versus grain or whatever, because again, grain and grass are completely different things. So
Oh yeah.
it's crazy how how people really look into it, and now I'm starting to look into it more because I even notice a difference when just how I feel, because when I eat specific foods that are raised a certain way,
Yeah, and see, and
sometimes.
I know, it totally makes sense, and something that like I would want you to do. So come like eventually, because I can't ship you meat because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
against
that's
the
true.
law.
That is against the law. And
But
produce.
and produce, because it's super against the law, because
Mm,
we use different soil and
mm,
we cannot cross soils.
yeah.
But if you ever got to come to Canada, I would want to show you, and then be like, this is what it's like to cook a steak here. This is what
Mm,
it's like our chicken tastes like, because it tastes really fucking different. Because I have had U.S. chicken from Costco, bringing it back here, and it tastes very different. It tastes really fake. Where for us,
wow.
it's really juicy. It's very natural.
Mm,
It's because we have harsh, no hormones,
mm,
taking care of our chickens. Like, it is a thing here. You can't just fucking you can't fill up our food with hormones. And that's why I always laugh at A&W's commercials, because they're like, oh, we're no hormones. Yeah, it's the law here. You
yeah.
can't put
They're probably
hormones.
so used to being in different parts of the
Yeah.
world where they have to do that because
Mhm.
people want that info. And if they know you're pumping you clearly know the ones that are obviously pumping their food with hormones because they're just on the DL about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
See, I find that fascinating. So if you ever come here, I will make you a good dinner, and I'll show
oh
you
my
what it's
god, I
like to
can't wait.
have a good chicken breast, a good Canadian steak,
Hmm.
good Canadian pork, and even like our potatoes are
Hmm.
different. Like, because like I know you like, I think it's Maine. For us, it's PEI, where like most of our potatoes come from.
Hmm.
Oh my God,
We
a
have a
PEI,
couple. Idaho, get them from
yeah,
Idaho too.
a PEI potatoes. Like, it was just so good.
I can't wait for a potato. I even know because potatoes are pretty high in carb, right? Which
Yeah,
is probably why I haven't been eating them.
to be,
So,
I've had we're having an honest one. I've had a potato since doing
mm,
this, but I you can make a potato less carby by removing the
mm,
starch,
mm. How
which
you
is
do
a
that?
continue to boil it until there's no starch. And then
Oh,
first thing you got to do is, if you want to remove the starch from potato, is you cut up the potato to how you want to do it, and
mm,
then you continuously wash it. And then the first time you wash potato after it's cut, you're not going to be able to see the water. It's going to look really, really, really cloudy. The
mm.
more you do it, the more the starch is going to come out. And by the time, then by the eighth or ninth wash, there's no starch left. You've
Will
removed
it
all the
still even
starch.
taste the same? I feel like it'll taste so,
Yeah.
I don't know, dry or I don't know.
Well, I have butter seasoning. So
Mm,
it's keto. So you just fucking throw the butter seasoning on, and you're Bob's your uncle, or you season it. But yeah, so then you boil it, and then you wash them again for any remaining starch that came out from the inning of the potato that's now out there, and you just keep removing the starch from the potato. It makes it less.
interesting.
Yep.
I might try that if I ever have 5 hours to take all the starch out of a damn potato.
Hey, honestly, but if you want a crispier potato,
Yeah.
that's how you make crispy potatoes, is removing the starch. The
Okay.
starch is what makes potatoes soggy when you cook it, because it's there's so
Yeah.
much moisture on the inside. But if you remove the starch, your potatoes become a lot more crispier.
I didn't know that. Okay, I might have to look into that.
Chef Hill, my friend, because I'm doing a podcast where we're talking about the food industry, and I put Chef Hill
Mm.
because Stassi's not talking, Jen's not talking, but Chef Hill is talking, because
Okay.
I could legally go by Chef Hill because I am a chef,
Yeah. That's
right?
dope. That's what's up.
Multiple personalities, my
I
friend.
know. I just hey, I'm just gonna say you need to hit up General Mills and just be like, look, this is what we got going on.
Yeah.
Just let them know what we're doing.
Get me up. Let's get this together. Let's call it
All right.
BuzzFeed. They
Oh,
love doing that
oh, they'll
shit.
hell yeah, they'll fly us out for sure.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All right.
Nardvillain, it's been a pleasure like always. Thank you for
It
coming
has
here and
been.
indulging. I want to happy Canada Day to the Canadian listeners, and happy Independence Day for tomorrow, because this is coming out on the 3rd. Uh
Yeah,
things
that's right.
um enjoy your I hope Canadians are enjoying their
Shoot,
long
by the
weekend.
time this airs,
We'll have
we'll be
I
indulging in
know.
our little sugar lives.
I know.
We gotta definitely do a recap or a follow up just to see how we doing, how we feel. Then,
Oh, 100%. I mean, we
uh,
like, every time me and you talk, I have like 20 new ideas. Anytime I'm like,
mhm.
yo, let's film a podcast this week, you're like super down. So
Yeah, I'm always down.
I love that. But Nard, thank you for coming back here today. Thank you for indulging.
Absolutely.
Canada versus America's snack food. again, lots and a little at the same time. I want to
Mhm.
thank you for returning back today.
Of
And I
course.
want to thank my listeners. You guys are awesome. And any new listeners coming in who would really like this channel, thank you for sponsoring, like liking the series. I actually have a sponsor today for this video. It is our Chapman sponsor. If you are in Canada and you're like, you know what, I really want some ice cream, I have been plugging strawberries this entire podcast of how amazing Ontario strawberries are. This is the time. Please go check out Chapman's. They do have a new line of premium ice cream. It's absolutely phenomenal. I got the vanilla. I've literally eaten nothing but strawberries for the last like week. I will continue to eat strawberries because no added sugar, baby, especially when they're local. And then I cannot wait to finally add ice cream to it and whipped cream. But please go support my sponsor today, Chapman's. I super appreciate it. And I know you guys are because I just had a meeting with them and I've become one of their high rollers. So thank you
Yeah.
guys for going out there and supporting me and supporting Chapman's at the same time. So I want to thank you guys. I also am on Patreon. I don't plug that enough. Please go if you like what I do and you want to help support this channel. I do a lot of things for the community. So if you're like, I like what you do, support me on Patreon. I super appreciate it. I now have 2 Patreons. So I have Patreons. This is cool to
That's
say.
dope.
Right? So anyways, Nardvillain, thank you so much for coming back here today. We will meet one day in real
Again,
life and
we
eat
will.
chocolate and candy. But
Yes.
until that moment, happy 4th of July.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. And happy Canadian Day when
Canada
that
Day.
happens. Canada Day. Yeah, yeah.
Canada Day was July 1st.
Okay, cool, cool.
2 days ago.
2 days
That's a,
ago. Great,
that's
great.
okay. Also,
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to listen, I am doing a special Canada Day podcast. Go listen to that. That is also out right now, where I sit down with some Canadian simmers and we talk about what it's like to be a Canadian simmer and how we're always constantly overlooked as being American, and talk about what it's like to be a Canadian, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, anyways, Nardvillain, thank you so much for coming here today. Pleasure as always. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.